It is 11:15 a.m. Pacific time on Monday, April 21st, and I just found out that my Congresswoman Maxine Dexter is in El Salvador demanding the release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia. I was actually on her website to request a meeting with her staff, and the first thing that was there was a press release. U.S. Reps Dexter, Garcia, Frost, and Ansari arrive in El Salvador to pressure Trump administration to abide by Supreme Court order and facilitate return of wrongly deported Maryland man Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Again, this is breaking today, April 21st, right now in El Salvador. U.S. Representatives Maxine Dexter, Robert Garcia, Maxwell Frost, and Yasmin Ansari arrived in El Salvador to pressure the Trump administration to abide by a Supreme Court order to facilitate the return of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Maryland man with protected legal status who was unlawfully deported by the Trump regime. Fuck yeah, Maxine, this is exactly what we need. Thank you. Thank you for being willing to stand up for the rule of law, for due process, for justice. I have never been more happy that I voted for you than I am right now today. I'm going to read a little bit from The Guardian, who is covering this breaking story. But I want to say right now to anybody watching this video, if you think that your electeds, especially your Democratic electeds, cannot be pushed to do more, to be more aggressive, to stand up, to fight back, Dr. Dexter is a great example of how she needed the people behind her, giving her that feedback, pushing her, telling her over and over, we need more from you. We know that you are a freshman in Congress, but we need you to stand up and be the kind of leader that Oregonians need and that America needs. And she has fucking done it. I have watched her get more and more outspoken, take bigger and bolder steps, listen to her constituents and take that feedback and say, it's my job to represent my district in Oregon, to represent my constituents who live here, what they want, and to protect the Constitution and defend the rule of law. Every town hall, every meeting, every event I have gone to have seen this progression of Dr. Dexter. She is listening. She is taking the feedback from her constituents. And not only that, she has said repeatedly she needs it so that she can go to her colleagues and say, I got 1,000 calls about this issue this week. My constituents are demanding that I do XYZ by the thousands. And so I need to act on this. Do you not see the public pressure here? Do you not see all of these Americans who don't like what this regime is doing and don't like the inaction of the Democratic Party? So it's not only that she can say, I am doing what my constituents want. She can go to her colleagues and say, I have a mandate to do more. You should be concerned that you are not doing enough. Look at what the public is saying. We need to rise to the occasion. We need to do right by the American people. Unlike smarmy politicians like Gavin Newsom, who are saying what is happening to Kilmar Abrego Garcia is a distraction, Dexter, Frost, Garcia, and Ansari understand, much like Senator Van Hollen said yesterday. This is not a distraction. This is a core issue. Not only is it an injustice what is being done to Kilmar, it threatens the due process rights of every American. This is not a distraction. This is absolutely the thing that all of our electeds need to be focusing on, drawing attention to. If you want to read more on this breaking story, there is a piece out in The Guardian this morning. A delegation of 4 House Democrats has arrived in El Salvador to push for the release of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, part of a mission to challenge the Trump administration's refusal to comply with a Supreme Court order to facilitate the return of the immigrant to the United States. Again, Representatives Ansari, Dexter, Frost, and Garcia touched down yesterday. They are seeking to meet with Abrego Garcia, who has lived in the U.S. for more than a decade. He's married to an American citizen. He has a son who is an American citizen. There was an order of protection forbidding his removal to El Salvador. Ansari is correct here. Even with all of the illegal actions we've seen over the last couple months, I think this is the one that terrifies me most when it comes to the future of our democracy. That is exactly what I said as well. This is something that we cannot look away from. This threatens all of us. This threatens every person in the United States. This threatens the future of our democracy. This is not a distraction, Gavin Newsom. This is all hands on deck for every elected, every American to stand up together and hold the line. And I'm so grateful for Congresswoman Dexter and the other reps who are down there right now doing their jobs, defending democracy, doing what the American people have asked, which is take bigger, bolder steps. Be theatrical, capture the press, try and do things that people have not done before. This is what leadership looks like right now. This is what resistance looks like right now. This is what upholding democracy looks like from our electeds, and we need more of this.